Hello, once good afternoon to you, my lovely people. Good afternoon to you, depending on the side you're watching us from. Good day. How are you doing today? Hopefully, fine. So, you're welcome to my channel once again. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today, I want to teach you how you're going to cut this three-quarter gown. This three-quarter gown with opening hand. So, the only thing I need from you is just to give me a listening ear. Just pay attention and watch the video to the end, so that you can be able to grab everything we are going to teach you on this particular video. You understand? So please give us a listening ear, number one. Watch the video to the end, number two, and follow us to see how it's going to go. So please stay with us. So the first thing I'm going to do now is I have folded my material into four, and they are going to do the same. Fold your material into four so you can be able to cut out the front and the back once. That is first thing you're going to do. So go ahead and your fabric into the front and the back. It's not going to have, because the front is going to be open, so that's why. So first of all, I'm going to get my full length. My full length is 40, and I'll be adding 2 inches for sewing allowance, making it 42, because it's a three-quarter gown, so you have to pass my nail. You understand? So I add extra 2 inches for the folding allowance. You understand? That's what I did. So after I have gotten this, I'm going to get my neck, which is 3.5 inches. The neck is 3.5 inches. I'll mark my neck. Then the shoulder is 4 inches. The normal shoulder is 16 divided by 4. That is 4 inches. I'll mark my 4 inches and then get my armhole, which is 7 inches. I've gotten the my armhole length. I'm going to get my bust measurement, which is 10 inches, my under bust measurement, which is 14 inches, then my waist measurement, which is 17 inches. So from that 17 inches, I'm going to take my tape back like this and get my hip measurement. That is 10 inches, my hip length, which is 10 inches. So guys, I hope you have seen what I have did here. So I'm going to connect my shoulder to my armhole. Just use your ruler to connect the shoulder to the armhole, which I have done. Then I'm going to armhole. I like using hand to cover my armhole because it's very easy for me, as in it has mastered me. But you can actually use ruler to French curve to do it. So I have curved my armhole. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to get my normal body measurements. You understand? So that measurement that you measure yourself, that is what you're going to get now. The one we got for is the length, where the bust starts from, the under bust starts from. So now we're going to get the body measurement. My bust is 37 divided by 4, 9.5. Then I'll add extra 2 inches to it. My under bust is 30. So 30 divided by 4 is going to be giving me 8 inches. So let's just find out. So I'll mark my 8 inches and I'll put extra 2 inches for sewing allowance 2. Then the waist is 32. So my waist measurement is 32 divided by 4. 32 divided by 4 is going to give me 8.5 quarter. Almost 9. I'll just mark 9 inches. Then I'll put extra 2 inches for sewing allowance. So just put your allowance there. So, and I've marked it. So guys, what again am I going to do? I'm going to get my hip measurement. After I've gotten the waist measurement, so I'm going to get my hip measurement, which is 40 divided by 4. It's giving us 10. Then I'll add extra 2 inches for sewing allowance. So after you have gotten the whole allowance, then you're going to connect what you have marked. You're going to connect it together. You can see the waist, the under bust, the hip, the waist, the bust, under bust, the waist, and the hip. You understand? You can see the neck. So just connect everything that you have marked. You connect it together like this. You take it down from that hip length. Take it down just like this, just like as I'm doing mine now. So I'll bring down the neck of my dress by 1.5 inches. Then I'll just curve it. Slit my shoulder by 0.5 inches. So guys, I hope you understand what I did here. I have connected together. I hope you understand. I hope you understand. I hope you understand what I did here. So please pay attention. I'm not done with this. I'm still going to teach you more of those. So you can see the way the neck, the shoulder, the bust, the under bust, the waist, the hip, and all. You can see it. You can see how it is. So I'm going to go ahead to cut it out now. So please, if this is your first time of seeing us, you are highly welcome. And if you haven't seen our videos, thank you so much for always stopping by. Thank you so much for always saying hello, always checking on us. So please do well to subscribe to our channel. Please do well to hit the subscribe button. It's not going to cost you your money. It won't take your data away from you. It's not going to take anything away from you. Just to hit the subscribe button, so that, and the importance of subscribing is so that anytime we upload a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. If you upload a new video, you'll be notified. So please do well to subscribe to our channel, subscribe to my channel, so that if I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Please do well to subscribe, and please still follow us. We are not done with this. We are still coming, and we are still going to learn more from this. So please still follow us. Do not pause the video. Watch the video to the end. I urge you. So this is the shoulder. I'm going to just lint my shoulder, then cut out the neck the way you just cut it out. I'm still going to bring down the neck by, let me just make everything 2 inches, because you know that this dress is not going to have zip. It's just going to have small open at the front. It's not going to have zip. So I will just bring down the neck again by just 2 inches, just for the neck to come down a bit. You understand? So I'll bring it down by 2 inches. Have you seen it? So after this, I'm going to separate the fabric. I'm going to bring out the front and the back. So I'm just going to separate the fabric, and I'll bring out the one I want to use for the front, which I have done now. This is the one I'm going to use for the front side. So I'm going to fold it and bring the neck down again. You know, it's the front now. It's supposed to come down a bit. It's not going to be that high. So I need to bring down the neck. I need to bring down the neck again, just by, let me say, 4 inches is okay, so that it will not be too high on the person, so it will be relaxed when you wear, and it can be able to enter you freely. You know, it's not going to have zip allowance, and it's not going to have button. You understand? So because of that opening, had it been I will not put opening at the back, I supposed to put zip or this thing button, but since it's going to have open at the front, so no need of putting those things. You understand? So I will just curve it, which I have marked my 4 inches. I will just curve it. So you can see it, I've curved it. Just cut it out. Then after cutting it out, I'm still going to go down again. Just pay attention. So you know, I've cut this out, the 4 inches. I've cut my 4 inches out. Yes, so I'm going to bring it down again like this. I'll bring it down again, but I need to measure it. Let me know the measurements. So I'll just bring it down again by 4 inches. Just notch it with your chalk, so that you not go far more than what you're supposed to cut. So I'll just mark my 4, then I'm done with it. So like this, we are going to cut out the facing. You can see how the neck is. I hope you can actually see it. You can see. So this is how the front neck is going to be, and this is how it's going to look. I'm going to cut out the facing that I'm going to use to turn it. You understand? So this is the material I will be using to cut out the facing. The same material we're using to cut out the facing, so we can actually get what we want. You understand? So let me just fold my material into two like this. You just place my fabric and just place my fabric, as you can see. So you can see how I'm doing it. You need to make sure that it's the same as in you place the fabric very well. So you just cut it the way I've cut mine now. Then you cut out the opening and the front one, so that you have to notch it again, so that you will know where the opening stop and where it starts from. So that's why you need to notch it. So I'm done cutting. You can see my facing. I'm just going to go ahead to curve my facing. So I've cut my facing. This is my facing. You can see it now. So just open the fabric. When you place your fabric like this, with the facing, you're going to use your office pin to pin it round. After pinning it round, then you're going to go ahead to the sewing machine to sew it the way. After sewing it, you notch it. After sewing it, you notch it, then you turn it back. Then use your iron to iron it with your hemming comb. Then you're going to get a neat neckline. You understand? So I'm going to cut out the back side, the facing for the back side, because the back side is going to have facing as well. So I will just place my fabric as well. Just place it as well the way you place the other one. You curve, you, then you curve this thing so that it will have a neater shape. Just curve it this way. Then you place the facing to the fabric again. Pin it with your pin. Then you're going to sew it. After sewing it, you iron it very well with your hemming gum, and you're going to get a neat work. Then after doing this, you're going to join the shoulder, then shape your clothes. Then you add your hand, the sleeve. So but I'm going to